Hey guys, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Hayley.
And we're so excited to bring you guys into the loop where roots run deep. We are just having this podcast here so that we can share a bit about SGA, a bit about us as our president and vice presidency for next year, and just a bit about us. We're going to have some special guests. So we just had a conversation with Andy and Murphy, and we are so excited to share this with you guys.
Welcome back to In the Loop with Sarah and Hayley, where roots run deep. Today we are here with Murphy and Andy from Home.fm Radio. Today we'll be asking them why they chose Spring Arbor, what got them interested in doing radio, and how they integrate faith into their daily lives. So, would you guys like to start off by introducing yourselves a little bit?
Want to go, Murph?
All right, I'll take it. I'll take the lead. My name is Murphy McCool. I am a... Man, it's crazy to say this. I'm a senior now. Wow. I have one more semester after this, but broadcasting major, run track here at Spring Arbor, originally from Illinois.
Awesome.
Now, I am Andrew Schwanger. I go by Andy. I don't even know why I said Andrew there, but that's okay. I graduate this spring. I'm a 25-year red shirt senior, I like to say. And, studying broadcasting like Murphy. Yeah. And, love this place. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what is the thing that made you guys want to do radio? What was the hardest part?
It's never really been hard or challenging for me, honestly. I was little. I was like everybody else. I wanted to be a professional baseball player. Yeah, little Murph. And then all of a sudden I got glasses. And I went into a slump at the beginning of every baseball season. It was just bad. And then I'd get my prescription, I'd go on a tear. But that's neither here nor there. So I decided, hey, I cannot do this at a professional level. But then it was right around that time that I actually went to the sports media camp for kids was what it was called near my hometown of Danville, Illinois, and I met some really cool people there. A man by the name of Mike Holvey, who is now very important in the radio business. He's now the president of the RAB, so I was blessed with good connections right away. But Mike gave me some opportunities even outside of that camp. I got to work at a radio station when I was in maybe 7th grade, and I was just answering phones for the Saturday morning sports talk is what we called it, and I just sat in there and answered phones, and it was always the same guy that called in every week, just an old guy that had no one else to talk to, so he sat and talked to the 7th grader who was answering phones for him. But other than that, I just started doing play-by-play. That's what I knew I wanted to do, and integrated that into radio. So now I'm here, been doing it for about 9 years.
Wow.
Nice.
Almost as long as I've been alive.
Yeah.
Dang, that's really cool. Nice. So how far is your hometown from here?
About 4.5 hours ish. 2.5 hours straight south of Chicago.
Okay, that's really cool.
Very cool.
Nice.
So for me with broadcasting, I guess the biggest issue for me when I came back to school 2 years ago was the technology. I haven't opened a laptop in about 20 years. Other than, actually, no, I haven't opened a laptop in about 20 years because I would do work stuff in the Navy or at my job at the VA. And just figuring all that out. My first semester was just so difficult for me, and I didn't realize it until the next one started. But broadcasting for me, it's really funny because in high school we had a job fair our senior year, and I walked over to, I think it was Loyola University. And it's for broadcasting, but I reached for it, looked at it, and in my head I heard, those guys that do the homeroom news are more qualified for that, so that's not you. And I put it down, and then went to college the first time, didn't know what I wanted to study. Pretty much just made bad choices for 3 years in Bowling Green, and then played a lot of music, so I knew I wanted to be around a microphone, right? And, and somewhere in the past 3 years, I stopped listening to that voice in my head telling me that, there's people more qualified. I've always had in my head, oh, that's meant for that person. That's meant for that person. Basically, unlearning everything I've ever learned, which has just been so beneficial. I quit listening to music for 3 or 4 months, which I man, I advise anybody just to do that because you're forced to spend time in the silence and think about stuff and yourself and all the emotions that you just kind of run away from, distracting yourself with cell phones and TV.
Yeah.
Like you take that away, it's like you're left with yourself.
Yeah.
And I just believe that they, I don't want to say they, but they don't want us to be in control of our mind, No, so, for sure. But yeah, broadcasting, I came in here and, I second guessed it for a little while. And then I started coming in here doing some tape overs for the afternoon show. Yeah. And then, me and Murphy started doing the morning show in this room.
That's so cool.
And Ray was with us in here.
Yep.
And we started getting the groove. And then we hopped in the other studio. And me and Murphy, it's just like we're buddies now.
That's
awesome. I know this guy very well. It's pretty cool. And just the whole age gap is awesome too, because like a lot of you guys' parents are my age, and so I'm like, it's just really cool. It's a really cool dynamic here at Spring Arbor.
You're my peer, but you're also peer of my parents.
Yeah, and you're my peer. You're 20 years younger. It's all good, man. Like, but yeah, that first semester was tough though, because I didn't know.
For sure.
I tried to talk to people and. And it was just all weird, And I'm like, why is this happening? And then I thought about it. Like a lot of the people that were in my classes that first semester were the COVID kids that were isolated and were on their computer and learning all these things. So for all I know, they thought I was the creepy old guy walking around campus, That's why I shaved this mustache before I came on campus. But our friend Elijah made the movie that you were in. Or no, you were...
She was in a different movie.
You were in a different movie, but he asked me if I could grow a mustache out, and I'm like, I'll give you the best mustache you've ever seen.
You want to tell him about Control Z, Andy?
Control Z. Every time I hit Control Z, I think of this man right here.
Okay.
Because he told me about it.
He taught you about it?
Yeah, so because I just couldn't, the basic things, these simple things that like you guys were way ahead of me starting classes. So he's like, if you ever make a mess up or whatever, just Control Z and undo it. So every time I hit that, I think of him. So the rest of my life, dude, like I guarantee the rest of my life when I hit Control Z, you're going to be on my mind, buddy.
I've never seen someone with so much joy and whimsy to find a keyboard shortcut.
Man.
The greatest thing in the world.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, some graphic design classes so you can get all the shortcuts.
Yeah, like Kyle over here, the film area, he just knows all those things.
Yeah.
And just see their hands move. I'm like, I'll never get to that point because my brain's already developed. I'm lucky to be, hunt and poke as they call it. But I get the job done.
Yeah.
I'm typing faster than I was 2 years ago, so.
That's good. That's improvement.
Yeah, growth. It's all about growth.
For sure. So what made you choose Spring Arbor?
Well, I was at the VA. I got hired in there, and it's a great place, I was just like, I could work here forever. Like, this is such a great place. And then, like, bureaucracy and just things within the VA just changed. And I'm like, I cannot do this for another 20 years. And I wanted to come here for ministry at first. And then somehow it just shifted into broadcasting. I can't remember why. But I knew that if I wanted to go back to college and finish, it'd have to be at a Christian school. I wanted to be, because I'm... I've been saved probably about 7 years now, and I just didn't want to be in the world anymore, temporary or not, I just didn't want to, I just needed to get away from it. And I'll tell you what, the growth that I've had here in the past 2 years has just probably been the most in my entire life.
That's amazing.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Because, it's just, we're all believers here. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the environment. It's hard to walk 10 feet without finding somebody who's willing to talk about Jesus, and that's that's incredible.
It really is, yeah. I love that. That's awesome.
What about you, Murphy?
I got recruited to come here.
Track star.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got recruited to come here. I knew I wanted to go to a small school. Christian really wasn't on my mind.
Okay.
When I was in college. Looking back, I'm glad that I went to a Christian school, glad that I went to Spring Arbor. I wanted a small school because I knew if I went to a small school, I was going to have opportunities to broadcast, and that has been very true.
Yeah.
Got hired in here at the radio station year one, got hired in over work at the athletics department. I got hired in year one, day one of me being on campus. Things like that don't happen when you go to a bigger school. That's just the beauty of small Christian schools.
Absolutely.
And And with that, I mean, I get to talk about my faith here on the radio. I get to talk about my faith on my broadcasts. Like, that's very important to me. Yeah. And we just recently did the women's national tournament, and we were the sole exclusive broadcast for rounds 1 and 2. And I was talking to, we had to keep it neutral is the word that they use. So you couldn't be too far for Spring Arbor.
Yeah.
I tried my best. I probably didn't do great on it. But a man by the name of Larry DeSempler, who's the commissioner of the Crossroads League, was there, and we were interviewing him for the first time. I'm like, well, we're trying to keep the broadcast kind of secular, like not talking too much about Jesus like we normally do. And he's like, why? Yeah. Like, you have such a big reach. I'm like, well, you know what? You're right. You know, so I didn't realize like how much of a big deal that is to be able to talk about Jesus.
Yeah.
And,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That is just crazy.
That's really good though. Yeah, that's definitely a great way you guys can integrate your faith, like on campus and what you're doing here.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, we have a great time on the air, and it's just so it's so different each time. But it's we know each other well, so it's like we kind of know how we are on the air now. So
yeah, you know, with that being said, I mean, something that sticks with me, right? Like, you don't hear faith in the public sphere as much. Like, I was listening to a broadcast the other day of one of my favorite broadcasters in the world. His name's Brandon Godden. I could nerd out and just talk about broadcasting all day, but Brandon Godden was doing an Illini game, and he goes, somebody threw like a really long pass, and he said, "Oh, a Hail Mary, get out your rosary beads." And I just started cracking up. I'm like, that is so great. I got to find a way to integrate that. But, you know, like, that is such a little thing that, like, if I said that in one of my broadcasts, it probably wouldn't have stuck with anyone. But hearing that on like a national broadcast, like, that's a declaration of faith. Like, that's so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
just
cool.
Stuck with me.
That's really neat.
Yeah, and just being on the air and talking about Jesus, it's when I first came to Christ, you know, I tried just talking, new to faith, and I tried to talk to people at work about it, and I didn't have the ammo under my belt. You know, I didn't have the apologetics and just stuff like that. And now, like, I have a firm foundation, and I'm actually like, challenge me. Like, if I don't know the answer, I know where to find it.
That's true.
You know, it's in one book. It's in there somewhere.
That's great.
Yeah.
So is there any other ways you guys are able to integrate your faith on campus besides broadcasting?
Well, yeah, actually, I'm on the chapel band. I get to play some music, which is something I never even thought. It never occurred to me to even do it, but, you know, me and Carson Schroeder became friends. And, I mean, honestly, like, I think I'm doing a service being here with a lot of you students because, you know, life experience I have. And even now, like, I'm kind of going through some things, but I'm not losing my mind over it like I would have when I was 30 or, you know, just like, self-destruction, you know. And, it's really great. And even just like, you know, the 18 to 22-year-olds I know out there, knuckleheads, you know. I mean, save a few that I know from church, but it's just like, I mean, I'm watching it just go down out there. And coming here, you know, I heard you guys stand up in class, and you're like, my name is so-and-so, and you have obtainable goals. Yeah. Like, totally realistic goals, and your faith is strong. And like I said, it's not everybody here, but, I mean, you know, if he's for us, who could be against us, right? So it's like all in. So it's like, this place, I love this place. Yeah. And I didn't want to be a veteran student who just gets his degree online and runs out. I actually wanted to get a degree in something, you know, I enjoyed doing, and I didn't even know I enjoyed doing it until we started doing it. Yeah. But like I said, like, I don't know when it shifted from ministry to broadcasting. I really don't know.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, it's just I don't know what happened there, but I'm so glad it did because you know, things are happening, and put some resumes out there to some places, and so it's time to start thinking about a job.
Ooh.
Say that word.
Wow.
I mean, I have some other places that I serve here on campus. My time with track hasn't gone exactly the way that I expected it to. I came in thinking I was going to go
gold medal.
Go break records, all conference,
Hey,
make a
man.
national team or two. But no, I really got injured my first semester on campus, and it was kind of rough. Got injured again, just kind of a cycle of injuries, and really haven't gotten able to run as fast as I would have liked. And looking back, I think that was kind of a blessing in a way, because it's allowed me to reflect on the gift that I have, that God gave me.
Yeah.
And it's allowed me to kind of, in Philippians, it talks about Christ humbled himself. So that's talking about, I'm not even near the way that Christ humbled himself, but I tried to humble myself of all my pride that I had, of like those worldly goals that I wanted. And I said, okay, God, what do you want me to do while I'm on the team? And I think that's just pouring into the guys there. Like, there's a lot of guys that came in kind of like me, maybe not worried about going to a Christian school, just wanted to find a place that they could run,
Yeah.
And by doing that, I think just being able to show them, like, it's not all in your performance. That's not the biggest thing about you. It's really about that relationship with God. And sometimes that looks like preaching to them and telling them the good news, but sometimes it's just being there for them. So I run a Bible study there with them.
That's awesome.
I used to we're taking a hiatus this semester, but we had a men's choir at one point.
That was fantastic last semester.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to do it this semester. Everybody got too busy.
I tell you what, though, man, when I heard you put that together, I'm like, I can't wait to see this.
That was fun.
You didn't know if it was going to be a train wreck or if it was going to be good, but it was good.
We didn't know either.
It sounded great, man.
I thought it was pretty good.
Apparently, Rob was freaking out the night before. He's like, these guys are going to bomb.
Oh, no.
He was prepared to have a discussion with Allison Teed about who we allow onto the chapel. And he came up to me right afterwards and he goes, Murphy, I was wrong about you guys. So
wow.
It's always nice to prove people wrong.
It sure is, isn't it? Isn't it? And here I am graduating college at 46.
Hey, yeah, for sure.
So have there been any other meaningful experiences that you've had in your guys' career so far? I know it's just starting, but...
Or even here on campus?
Yeah.
I think for me, it's just the community, even with the teachers, the teachers around my age, but just to have relationships with you guys. It's just the whole age gap. It's like I've always been older than everybody because I got held back in 4th grade. I joined the Navy when I was 30, so I've always been late on a lot of things, but it's it just kind of crushes that age gap, because there's a student here where I mentioned I'm 46. She's like, you gotta stop saying that. She's like, because she's like, age just stop bringing that up because it doesn't really matter to me.
It's
it
true.
doesn't really matter. And I'm like, okay, so I just say veteran instead of 46-year-old veteran.
Too.
But it's hard not to, man, because when I meet somebody, I can see it in their face. It's just all yeah.
Are you the professor?
Yeah, I've got asked that twice. Twice I've been asked that. One of these days, if I get hit up again, I'm going to be like, yep, I teach.
You really should. I want to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Then the professor walks in.
Yeah, I should just start teaching the class. That'd be so awesome.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, I can't now unless I go to grad school. Who knows?
Now you got to go to grad school just so you can do that.
I know. Then we'll get it on video, and then we'll run with it.
Yeah.
Make a skit show.
Do it.
Sounds
You
great.
can make
Do
a
a Porch Fest skit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm playing bass.
Whoa.
Oh.
Where this isn't public yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't share this information yet. It's supposed to be a surprise, right?
My mouth is closed.
This one is, yeah. Andy almost ruined it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The big surprise.
Big surprise.
Can we bleep that?
So now you know there is a surprise coming from Murphy's end.
Well,
So.
I'm excited. Oh jeez.
Yeah, I was. Somebody invited me to Porch Fest last year.
I think I did. I told
did.
you you're not going to want to miss it. You missed it.
That was in.
Oh my
That's when we
gosh.
were in Hirsch's class. Professor Hirsch's class. That was my first semester. That was the train wreck semester.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for Porch Fest. So.
Yeah, I will. Where's it at exactly? Is it by the K houses?
No. They don't do it on the porch anymore. It got too big. They do it in White Auditorium.
Okay.
It's going to be this one from everything I've heard about it, this might be the craziest porch
Oh,
festival.
no.
I heard they throw like hot dogs.
dogs
Yeah, they
and
throw hot
stuff,
dogs.
yeah.
Sometimes there's pickles in there.
Oh.
And then it just ends up being a
So plan to
all-out
shower
war.
afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. I can't miss
Aw.
it. When is it? It's coming up soon, right?
22 days is what I was told today.
Okay. That's
Gosh, that
exciting.
means I like graduate like 6 days after that.
Wow.
Dude, that's weird.
And also, Will Shoot will be having another premiere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So has there been a favorite film you guys have been working on this semester?
I haven't been in any of this. I was gonna act in Eric's, and
Okay.
I got caught up and I couldn't make it, so
Oh,
he
man.
recasted, which is totally fine.
Okay, yeah.
But I think I got enough acting in last semester to get
You
something.
did your due diligence.
Yeah, to give me a solid portfolio if
Yeah.
I try to work at a news station or something like
Yeah.
that. And that's something I got to talk to Grant about anyway.
Alrighty.
So.
Yeah.
I am not doing Will Shoot this semester.
Oh, okay.
Next semester is going to be my magnum opus. I haven't
Oh.
decided what it's going to be yet, but it will
Okay.
be.
All right.
Wow.
Gonna plan over the summer then?
Yeah, it'll be written over the summer.
Alrighty. Has
Great.
there been a favorite film you guys have done in the past? Or like a favorite memory from
Yeah.
set or something that you want to share?
Yeah, I can tell you just being on set
Yeah.
is just so much fun. And here's a funny one that movie we were shooting.
Yeah.
So this film was behind the baseball field,
Yeah.
and it was in the woods. And Hayley's part, she in the movie she is attacked by a bear, and so she's got
In
this-
the movie.
In the
yeah,
movie,
in the
yeah.
movie,
It's a little
she was,
tricky.
yeah, she was attacked by the bear because
Yeah.
it was an actual shot. It was like
Mhm.
a practice for the shot,
Yeah.
and she screamed so loud, and I had to leave early that day. So it was after the scream. It was after the scream, and I got the fake blood on my shoes, and I'm walking back to my van, and it occurs to me if like a janitor or something comes up and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'll be like, "Nothing," and I got blood on my shoes, and
Yeah.
there was a scream, a blood-curdling scream in the woods. It didn't happen, but I just thought it was hilarious. I'm like,
Yeah.
what if that happened? But yeah,
Oh,
just
no.
like when Seth and Murphy were out there directing their film, just
Yeah.
seeing them go to work and seeing how
Mhm.
Seth is just like in his element doing that kind of
Yes, he
stuff.
really
It was
is.
just cool being a part of it and watching, from the beginning to the end,
Yeah.
brainstorming an idea and writing a script and then casting and then like finding a location
Yeah.
and just seeing it all come to fruition and then I took my daughter to the premiere and she
Yeah.
ate way
She
too much
ruined
popcorn.
one of my jokes.
She did. Oh yeah. But she ate way too much popcorn and I wasn't paying attention, so she puked.
Oh.
Oh, no.
That's how I met Elijah's dad, dude. He helped me clean up her puke.
Oh, my gosh.
But yeah, him and Seth were up there and they did the little showdown with the guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he fell down and my daughter just goes, "He's faking. He's not
That was
dead."
your daughter.
My daughter.
Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
it was so funny because she belted it out and everybody started laughing.
Everyone
I'm
started
like,
laughing, yeah.
Good job, girl. That's fantastic.
Oh, my goodness.
I think my favorite film was Rooted in Love. I don't think it could
Oh,
be beaten.
my
gosh,
I
yep.
had so much fun filming that.
Yeah, that's
That
pretty
was
good.
a
That
year
was
in
a
the
funny
making.
Yeah,
one.
that one was funny.
Wow.
That was funny. The guy with the hair and the shaved legs.
Yeah, I got in
Yeah.
trouble for that.
Did
I
you
got in
really?
a lot of trouble.
Oh,
for
did
that.
you really?
Yeah, well, not so much for in the film, but like what we did at the premiere.
Oh.
He threw
no.
water all over the ground, and
Oh,
yeah,
because
yeah.
we
Yeah.
sold him at auction for like we sold a date with him, like they did in one of my favorite movies, White Chicks.
Oh my
and-
gosh.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
And then I apparently used the music department's gong.
Yeah,
and that's
you
a
did.
no-no.
Oh.
So I was in trouble.
Hey, I mean, you live once.
Yeah.
There's apparently now a waiver that all the hosts of Will Shoot now have to sign that says they won't go off script.
Oh,
It's the Murphy
dear.
McCool contract.
Sometimes
And
you
the
gotta
Murphy
be
McCool
real.
cop. See? But here's the thing, man. It's like, what do they say? I saw a bumper sticker years ago. It says, "Well-behaved men and women rarely make history," or something like that. So,
I mean, yeah, it's so true.
yeah.
Aw. Well, to wrap it up, do you guys each have a piece of advice you'd like to share for the students that are listening?
Always be on time. And when I say that, I mean get there 15 minutes early.
Yep.
Nothing. I mean, when you stop showing up like right on time,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like you're kind of just stressed and figuring everything
Yeah.
out. But if you get there 15 minutes early, you have plenty of time to, talk, get situated, get in your atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I guess also, this may sound cliche, but it's never too late. Never too late to do anything. I I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. I'm graduating to college.
I know. That's insane. No, that's good advice.
I'd say literally the most cliche thing ever, get involved. I mean,
volunteer yourself. There's another one too.
Be present.
Be present.
No, but truly, I mean, you're here at college. You're not going to be making money. I'm sorry. You're not going to just sit and make a ton of money.
No.
You go get a job on campus rather than going off and working at McDonald's where you can make maybe $2 an hour more.
Yeah.
Go and do something in your field. You know, there's going to be something here in your field. For me, I got lucky. There's 2 or 3, and there's more people that want me to help them out with stuff. You know, like you can find something to do. And if there's nothing like directly for your major, like let's say it's business, I can think of 10 different places here on campus that a business degree would be effective. Heck, we'll take you here at the radio station, you know. we got sales roles we got to fill. That makes my job a lot easier, you know. Like there's just so many different ways that you can get stuff done and get your portfolio made. Like don't just waste your college years by just doing the classes.
And they all connect one way or another. If you're a history major, you can find something here somewhere that could correlate with what you're doing, whether it's I don't have any examples right now, but
it's okay. No, I think that's a really good point. It's cool to see like how I've been able to get more involved on campus, and like even my friends I think this semester have been able to get more involved. And it's truly like you only have this time in your life for a little bit, so definitely making the most of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for being on the podcast with us.
Thanks for having us.
It was really fun to get to know you guys a little bit more and hear more about your stories. But
cool. Thank you guys.
Absolutely. Yep.